For me, there isn't a fairy tale story of saying because my parents were educators, I end up here. I think my journey is quite unique in the sense that I came in when the business studies department was basically a toddler. And my journey has been pretty much from it growing from offering a single program to an undergrad program with various majors. While taking on various roles, I've had the pleasure of occupying roles such as faculty manager in charge of quality and operations. I currently head programs delivery in the department. I've chaired various committees and am part of a number of committees in the institution. So in cricket terms, I think I am being groomed to be a really good all-rounder. If I look at my journey of taking up a department that had one lecturer to a department with 9 lecturers, it's pretty much being in a position of trusting people with a certain authority and understanding or believing in their knowledge, abilities and skills to deliver certain programs. So I think that's one nugget of leadership. It also is interesting in that what I've learned with leadership is equated to a round table. I think that's the best answer for my belief in leadership. So it's guiding others but allowing to be guided while carrying out the objectives of the department and subsequently of the organization. For instance, the issue of being a social justice institution. What does that mean beyond paper? So my hopes is that we really get to a point where we're impacting lives of individuals and communities. And when I say that, I think one has to be blatant about the demographics of the country and what those communities look like. Because education is a commodity, it is an expensive commodity. My hopes are that we can deliver that, and the average child that looks like me can eventually have access to tertiary education. My advice, I think, to both students and staff is firstly be themselves. I think education is a place where one finds themselves. So I think we need to, as educators, be in a place where we unlock students' minds to think and understand themselves more. To future students, enjoy the journey, whether you're doing a 1-year program with Cornerstone or a 3-year journey. Enjoy the journey, but in enjoying the journey, you need to discover who you are, what you want to do, why exactly you are enrolled in a particular program, because ultimately that becomes your life. My last words would be, we should always be cognizant that whether we know it or not, we are mentors. It's also to just take a holistic look at ourselves and saying, as much as this is a job, how do we want to make a lasting impact? A lot of us live and never leave a legacy. And I think with platforms like education institutions, we are really in a place to create such a legacy, whether it's just a legacy in someone else's mind on how you have built them, on how you have added value to their lives, on how you have taken off a certain armor that was hindering them in their lives. It's stuff that we need to be cognizant of and better ourselves in being that spear that leads in that sense.